Okay, the baking has finished and this is our result. If I press Alt A, you can see what it looks like. You can see the hair is simulating and it's moving all over the place with the icosphere, and it looks really nice. Alright, let's do the material. So first, the material for the ground, very easy. Just go over to the Material tab, click on New, and change the surface to Principled. We can leave the default settings, right click on this one and give it that same material. It's Material 001. Then this one right here, we'll give it that same material 001. For the icosphere, I'm going to right click on it and open up the node editor. So I'll just drag a window out, scroll down here and click on node editor, then press N to close off that panel and select new. For the surface, delete the diffuse, then press Shift A, go to shader and principled shader. Take the output and plug it into the surface. And over here, we're going to bring the roughness down just a little bit. We might bring the specular down as well. And you can change this to whatever color that you want. I think I'm going to go with a red, something like that. Let's press Shift Z. Not too bad. Then hit the plus sign and select new. We'll call this one hair. For the shader, delete that and press Shift A. We'll add in the principled shader. Take the output, plug it into the surface. Then press Shift A, go to texture, and then Voronoi texture right here. We're going to be giving the hair some variation, some very slight variation. If we take the color and plug it into the base color, let's open up the preview and change it to the hair. You can see right here. And as you can see there, it looks pretty nice. It's taking the black and then the white and kind of mixing them together. We can control this color by pressing Shift A, go to converter, and then color ramp. So the ones on the left you can see is black, and then the one on the right is white. We can change the white to maybe a pink color, something like that. Then the black, we can change this to maybe a bluish sort of color, something like that. Let's go over to the particle system and select that material. So if we scroll up here, or scroll down actually, to the render section, make sure this is on hair. Let's press Shift Z and see what it looks like. Not too bad. I think that will give us some pretty cool results. It's kind of hard to see because there's only 2% of the entire hair, but it's okay, it will show up in the render. It's kind of hard to see because it's only showing 2% of the entire thing. Let's bring this up to maybe 15%. Might be able to see it a little bit better. There we go. That looks nice. All right, I'm gonna press Z twice to get out of that view and close off this panel. Go over to the world settings and bring up the world to a white color, somewhere around here. Let's press Shift Z. There we go. And we can delete this lamp right here. We're not going to need it. For the camera, I'm going to position it probably around here. Hit Control Alt 0 to snap it into place. I might right click on it and drag it back. And something I think like this will look good. If we go through here, we can see the ball all throughout the animation, and that's what I want. All right, save your project, then go over to the render settings. I'm going to scroll down to the sampling. I'm going to turn the indirect to a value of 1. I'm going to open up the light paths and turn off reflective and refractive caustics. Then set an output section over here. So click on this little button and navigate to a folder. Mine is on my desktop under pics. I'm going to accept that. Now if we click animation, all of the frames will go into that folder. I'm going to open up the sampling and turn the render to a value of 50 so it goes a little bit faster. I'm going to turn on denoising underneath the render layers panel. I think that will look good. And then finally the resolution, I'll turn that all the way up to 100%. Save your project, set the end frame to 250 and hit animation. Okay, our render has finished and now we're going to sequence it out. To view the render though, you can go up to render and then click on play rendered animation. Then a window will pop up and you'll be able to see exactly what it looks like. There we go, that looks pretty cool. Okay, let's sequence it out. So to do this, you can come down here and click on Video Sequence Editor. Make sure you're on frame 1 and then go Add, Image, then navigate to where your images are. Mine are right here. Then press A to select everything and go Add Image Strip. Change this to a movie file. Under the encoding, you can change this to MP4 or whatever file format that you want. Then click Animation, and it will grab all of those pictures and frames that we've rendered out and put it into a movie file. And it will be in this folder that you specified in the output section. And there we go, it is finished. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next section.